Here is your nugget for this week. Honey, you don't need to hide. You can keep walking. It's all good. The doors are coming. The doors are coming this week. Yay! Anyways, we are into week 11 out of 16 sessions. Sorry, 16 weeks. Now, some of you will wonder why 16 weeks. We actually do 16 weeks in the fall every single year. And the reason why I do 16 instead of 12 is because Christmas is sort of right dab in the middle of when I normally would switch over to a new session. It's too much. There's too much going on. I do a 10-day charity to Christmas that most of you like to be a part of. So I program 16 weeks that gets us into sort of the middle to end of December. Then we will deload you. So you can either do the deload in the app, or of course you can join the 10 days of Christmas, which is always charity based. You can do both if you want. You have lots to choose from, and I will explain all of that in the next few weeks. But this just keeps things really simple. There's so much going on this time of year, or there is going to be so much stuff going on in the next month. So I like to keep your programming sort of what you're used to. The only difference is after this week and next week. So this week and next week, you're going to maintain those heavy loads where you're doing the compound lifts at 6 to 8 reps, maybe leaving 1 rep left in reserve. That's going to really improve your strength. And of course, as I've always said in the app, if you don't have the load that makes 8 hard, you're just going to do a few more reps to make sure your set is hard, right? So if you can't grab a weight that makes 8 hard, you're going to do 12 that the 11th and 12th one are hard. It's not a huge big deal, but if you do have the loads this week and next week, it's go time. And then what we're gonna do with the similar splits for week 13, 14, 15, and 16 is I'm going to start dialing you back a little bit, just because I know that the heavy loads can be hard on our joints. So you don't have to do any of the thinking, just follow along. Obviously, if things are bothering you, you're gonna wanna dial back sooner. But if you're feeling good, then I still want you to really push for the strength phase of this program. And then as I communicate with you on our Facebook page, probably, I will let you know what's going on. And so you can kind of work accordingly and appropriately into December. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, please always ask me on our Facebook page. I'm more than happy to explain things further. So that's what we're gonna do. I also wanted to remind you that Christmas is coming. Parties, snacks, treats, more goodies, less sleep because it's so hectic, especially if you have children, is a lot. So if you have a couple of weeks here to really dial in, this is what I just spoke about at the Nutrition Club peeps. It's like we've got 2 more weeks, and this is why a lot of you joined through the Nutrition Club, is that you really just want to stay dialed in, because we know that things get a little trickier leading into the next month. I am doing another Nutrition Club starting on Tuesday. So if you're looking for some accountability and you want to have a little more guidance, that's obviously an option for you. I have put the link on the Facebook page, so please feel free to join in on that. But yeah, so just ladies, just think in the next few weeks, it's going to be a little bit harder to dial it in. And I don't want you to worry about that. That's just called life, right? You're never going to have perfect times and the perfect scenario all the time to be dialed in. I feel though, as long as you're not on vacation right now, this is a really good opportunity to really dial it in, because for me specifically, and for most of the people that I speak to on the phone on a regular basis, things are gonna get a little hairy, right? With Christmas and vacations and stuff. So If that is the case, I really want you to first take one day at a time, right? Don't think about tomorrow, think about today. What can I do today that's going to really contribute to my results and being successful in those results? Because when the busyness comes, I want you to enjoy it, and I don't want you to feel like you are taking too many steps back. So let's really try to get ahead now, so that if things come and we're not able to be as active or consistent as we possibly that we can right now, it's going to be totally fine. So everyone obviously is going to be in a different schedule, but for the most of us, Christmas, December is hectic. So we're going to really work in making sure that we're getting those 3 lifts in, getting our steps in, concentrating on our sleep, getting our water in, eating enough protein for when the time comes that we probably can't be as dialed in. So this is sort of my little pep talk to kind of get you going. I am thinking about doing weekly or bi-weekly lives again. So if you are interested in that, I have put on our Facebook page. Was that something that was useful for you? Did you enjoy it? So far I've had 3 people tell me that they really did get something out of it, but I would love to hear that more of you would probably show up for those if you can. I understand that not obviously the schedule doesn't permit it, but if you could show up, would you see value in showing up for a live workout with me? So I'm doing the workout, you're joining me, I watch you, I cue you, and it would be part of the program. So it's not extra, it just would be something that I'm adding to that. And maybe it's not a workout each week. Maybe we just do a Zoom chat, similar to the Stronger Circle stuff. So I'm always just trying to look at things to make this program better for you. So please jump on to our Facebook page if that's something that would interest you. If it doesn't and you're just happy to just do your stuff, then that's great too. The more I hear from you, the more I can make sure that I'm providing the best service for you. So let's hope True Coach gets their shit together and you can get the program or the workouts done through the app properly. Otherwise, please just get them through the email. I'm sorry, I don't really know what else to say. And enjoy the rest of your week.